Hello everyone, welcome to today's video, and our title today is Judge Handcuffs Sleepy Student. Let's look at language focus. 1번. Judge King saw this and he warned her not to fall asleep again. Okay, so we're going to look at warn someone not to. So we use warn someone not to report speech telling people not to do something because of a potential bad consequence. Okay, so what do I mean by this? So warn someone not to. 누군가에게 무엇을 하지 말라고 경고를 하다. 안 좋은 결과를 초래하기 때문에. So you're warning somebody not to. Okay, let's look at this example. Acetaminophen packages have a label warning people not to drink alcohol with this medicine. Acetaminophen, I'm not sure what that is, to be honest with you. It must be some sort of drug that either makes you sleepy or plays with your chemicals in your brain, because it says not to drink alcohol with this medicine. So things like antidepressants or other like drugs that make you sleepy would be you would warn people not to drink alcohol. So what do I mean by this? So acetaminophen 포장에는 이 약과 함께 술을 마시지 말라고 경고하는 라벨이 붙어 있습니다. Let's move on to an easier example. My parents warned me not to accept candy from strangers. This is an old saying. Don't take candy from strangers. 저희 부모님은 낯선 사람이 주는 사탕을 받지 말라고 경고하셨습니다. Yes, do not take candy or any lollies from strangers. So warned someone not to. 2번. Judge King claims that the girl had a bad attitude, but based on the description of what happened, it sounds more like King was on a power trip. Okay, as you can see, I have highlighted claim to. So use claim to report a statement that is subject or to doubt or seems untrue. Note that claim does not mean complain in this context. So what do I mean by this? Claim that 뭐뭐라고 주장하다. 사실이 아니거나 의심스러운 곳에 언급할 때 쓰인다. Claim은 complain의 뜻이 아니다. So, Angelica saw Ernesto holding hands with another girl, but he claims that she is just a friend. So I imagine Angelica and Ernesto were a couple. So Angelica는 에네스토가 다른 여성과 손 잡고 있는 모습을 봤지만 그는 에네스토 그녀가 Angelica 단지 친구일 뿐이라고 주장했습니다. So he claims that. Some people still claim that Donald Trump won the 2020 US presidential election. Okay. 일부 사람들은 여전히 도널드 트럼프가 2020년 미국 대선에서 승리했다고 주장합니다. Well, he did become president, so I guess he did win in a way. Okay, so yes, claim that. Now, let's move on to language focus quiz. 1번. In there is a sign that warns people not to So if you slide back up, what did we say? Use warn someone not to report speech, telling people not to do something because of potential bad consequences. Warn someone not to, 누군가에게 무엇을 하지 말라고 경고를 하다. 안 좋은 결과를 초래하기 때문에. So, let's have a look here. In, let's say, the pool area, there is a sign that warns people not to jump in the pool. 수영장 구역에는 사람들에게 물속으로 뛰어들지 말라고 경고하는 표지판이 있습니다. Okay, warn people not to. My parents always warn me not to. Let's say, spend money on silly things. 저희 부모님은 항상 불필요한 물건에 돈을 쓰지 말라고 경고하셨습니다. And I still spend my money on silly things. 3번, claims that she or he can, but I don't believe it. So if we scroll back up, claim, use claim that to report a statement that is subject or to doubt or seems untrue. Note that claim does not mean complain in this context. Claim that 뭐라고 주장하다. So let's say that Tony, let's underline it. Tony claims that he can fly a plane, but I don't believe it. 토니는 비행기를 조종할 수 있다고 주장하지만 저는 그 사람 토니 말을 믿지 않습니다. And last one, some people claim that, but others doubt it. The earth is flat. 몇몇 사람들은 지구가 평평하다고 주장하지만 다른 사람들은 그것을 의심합니다. Alright, now let's look at the further discussion. 1번. Is it important for kids to have structured activities during summer vacation, or should they just be allowed to relax and enjoy their time? Give reasons. 여름 방학 동안 아이들에게 계획된 활동이 중요한가요? 아니면 편히 쉬면서 그 시간을 즐기도록 해야 할까요? And give reasons. It just really depends on what the child wants, I think. Sometimes it's good for a child to relax and spend some time with the family. During that time, well, as a father now, and when my daughter gets a little older, I hope that I'm able to spend those summer vacations with her, and we either go traveling or we do something together at least. But if she, say, wanted to go on a summer activity program, like, I don't know, 영어 camp or some sort of sports camp, I wouldn't say no to that. I would allow her to do that. It might be a little bit expensive, but either way, I think it really just comes down to what the student or the child wants and what the parents want. So that's my opinion. 2번. Do you think that observing a courtroom would be useful educational experience for kids? Why or why not? 법정을 참관하는 것이 아이들에게 교육 지원에서 유용한 경험이라고 생각하시나요? Yes, I think it would be a very good insight to what could happen if you do something wrong. However, I think it would be better for students who are just about to graduate high school. I don't think kids who are like middle school or younger would benefit from this situation. But I do think I learned a lot when I was in the courtrooms, and there were some serious cases happening when I went there. And it really opened my eyes to what happens in the courtroom, and it was fascinating. And maybe it will also teach students like what they want to do when they get older. Maybe they want to become a judge. Maybe they want to become a prosecutor, a defense, working in the defense or working as a police officer, etc. So I think it would be very useful education for kids. No, like let's say teenagers would probably benefit from it a lot better than kids would. All right, that wraps it up for today's class, and I'll see you on the next class.
Notorious.
Notorious.
Vow.
Vow.
Judgmental.
judgmental,
nod off,
nod off,
juvenile delinquent,
juvenile delinquent,
power trip,
power trip,